Hi there, Sagittarius. Thank you for joining me for your monthly forecast for April. The 4th is a really big event early in this month. Mercury, the planet of communication, starts to go forward in your sector of emotions, family and domestic issues. Now, this is not going to be a panacea because, unfortunately, Neptune is in this area too, locked in a bit of a dispute with Mars, and they're going to be in opposition all this month. The suggestion is that if you get so caught up in career matters or even your pride that you're not contributing at home or in family affairs, well, there could be some criticism heading your way. But if anyone needs to diffuse any tensions this month, you're going to have the magic to do it. Because also on that day, there is the arrival of Venus in your opposite sign. Now, Venus usually takes 28 days to move through each zodiac sign. This time it's going to be in Gemini for 4 and a bit months. And this is one of the most beautiful locations that Venus can work through. And it can be wonderful for all sorts of relationships. It can bring greater harmony. It can bring someone magical into your world from a romantic viewpoint. It can see you much more in the mood to reach out and meet people halfway, to compromise, which is not always easy for you because you can be outspoken and quite strident, and that's been even more so since Mars has been with you in this very prominent location since last November, and this has made you even bolder. However, there is also other energies going on too, and Venus combines with Uranus beautifully, and I think it's possible that your love life can really spark in the first 10 days of this new month. And someone who you really find fascinating can be the one who makes your pulse really race. Now, Mercury will stay in this area that's quite guarded in some ways, a little bit defensive, and even though the Sun remains in a much more gregarious, physically vital and outgoing sector, there may be some times that you do want to step back from the fray and just have some time alone or be with the people who really count. That will change mid-month as Mercury moves into your sister fire sign of Aries and sparks itself with Uranus, and that can bring something unexpected from a creative viewpoint or also around your love life. But there is a bit of a catch because in week 3 the Sun does go opposite to Saturn, and this aspect can test a relationship, a friendship perhaps. If you're in a relationship where your partner is a bit envious of your friends, that can cause some tensions. But also in your love life, this may see you reach a make or break point. But if it's a make point, the role and influence of Venus can help you to really firm things up wonderfully well from there on in. Now, in the last 10 days of the month, it's much more to do with practical issues. And you're not always someone who has a great deal of patience with the nitty-gritty of life. You need big ideas, dramatic events, a certain amount of action. But there may be something you really have to grapple with in the last 10 days, which is to do with form filling, attending appointments, making sure your health's in good shape by getting exercise and just being a little bit more attentive about what you're putting in your system. But also it can be a time when you start to think more seriously about the type of work you have or the overall type of structure in your life. And getting more organised is going to be a bit of a theme. It's been a real pleasure being with you. Thank you for joining me. Good luck and goodbye for now.